going on, Jerome's? So we're exploring the space after ESPN's Bill Barnwell outlined the 17 possible destinations for Deshaun Watson. He made the Vikings number 10 overall in his picks, and he outlined this trade of the Vikings sending 3 first-round picks as well as the number 90 overall pick, third-round selection to Houston for Deshaun Watson. Also, Kirk Cousins goes to the Patriots, and the Vikings get back a 2023 fourth-round pick. Baller stud. So I wanted to explore. Now, obviously, this is still far-fetched. I think the Vikings are severe underdogs to possibly land Deshaun Watson, but what would it look like if you gave up that capital? And the 2 future first-round picks ideally are going to be late first-round picks, probably 32 overall. But just wanted to explore, since the Vikings do have significant draft capital still in the 4th round and day 3, what you can surround Deshaun Watson with, how you can rebuild this defense if you did pull the trigger on this massive blockbuster trade. So we fired up Pro Football Focus. We're going to take a look here. So it's number 14, 90, and then 2 first-round picks, and it involves a 2023 4th-rounder. Just really looking forward to that one. Great. Now, sometimes they'll reject these completely lopsided trades, so you can't completely punt. So we have to, just make it look nice. Even though obviously we're not getting back those future first-round picks. Are they just declining things? There you go. Trying to make this thing difficult. I mean, we are trying to set this up, even though things certainly are not perfect. And now we wait. All the way till 78. Let's go. All right, but the Vikings do have 78 overall in the 3rd round. They have 4 4th-round picks, I believe, 2 5ths, 2 6ths, somewhere in there. So the Vikings are certainly going to have selections, even though at the top end of the draft, not going to be there. But let's look at what went down. So Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, the Jets, Penny Sewell, Kyle Pitts, of course. Wow. All right, so of course, I glossed over that. Kyle Pitts. Okay. Jamar Chase to the Bengals. Okay. Zach Wilson. Wow. So what are they going to do? Are they going to get rid of Wentz and Hurts? I wouldn't be opposed to it. Devontae Smith goes 7. So what do they do at quarterback? What's the plan here? Kwity Paye goes to the Broncos. Where do the quarterbacks go? Trey Lance, no pants. Broncos, Caleb Farley, blah, blah, blah. Where's Mac Jones go, ultimately? Oh, he's waiting a while. Do we miss him? Kyle Trask is there. Do we just miss Mac Jones? Wow. Oh, the Eagles take 2 quarterbacks, because why the hell not? I love the simulators, because sometimes they get a little nuts. I like it. So what are the Vikings going to do with this spot? And frankly, this ain't bad. So you got Landon Dickerson. You have Marvin Wilson, who 2 guys I both extremely enjoy. Interior offensive line, you have your choice of Dickerson, Humphrey, Ben Cleveland, Trey Smith. 4 guys that aren't specifically scheme fits, but let's just get big bodies in front and protect Deshaun. Can we just do that? So I'm definitely in the market for offensive line. I do like Drake Jackson as well. I've been having a good week at the Senior Bowl. Josh Myers, the Ohio State center. So although Ohio State centers never work out for the Vikings, shut up. Shut your face. Defensive line. Let's take a look at the edge rushers first. All right, so Cox, Roche, Johnson, Jordan Smith, Twyman. They keep listing Twyman as an edge, but, Xavier Thomas, Patrick Jones, all right, Rumpf, Hamilcar, my guy Hamilcar, as well as, take a look at defensive materials. So Wilson is there. Shelvin, and we've talked about, we definitely want to double down on defensive tackle. So Darius Stills is there. Haskell went back to school. So, I mean, there is talent there for sure. And I am sort of tempted to package up some picks so I can secure both Wilson and Dickerson. But I understand, since the Vikings are going to be bereft of first-round picks for the next 2 years, it is important for the Vikings to get as many lotto tickets as possible. But just want to explore the space a little bit here. So who's up? All right, Cardinals are up at 79. So there we go. Are the Vikings 79 or are the Cardinals 79? I guess we'll never know. And the Vikings have a ways to come up. So 115. All right. How about a 4 and a 5? We'll start out as our opening salvo. Nope, not so much. 2 4s, 131 and 139 to come up to 79. No, not so much. All right, so we just keep creeping up on the 4th round picks. I do. There we go. All right, so we did it. Vikings still have. Let's see what we got. Back to the draft. All right, so the Vikings, we still have. All right, so we got back-to-back 78, 79. I'm going to take offensive line and Marvin Wilson. And then the Vikings still have 2 4th rounders, 2 5ths, a 6th and a 7th, somewhere in there. Yeah. All right, so plenty of room to work here. So taking Dickerson. You can play Dickerson at one of the guards. You can put him in at center if Bradbury falters in year 3. Perfectly fine there. Oh, Jalen Mayfield's there? Wow. Overlooked that. Oh, well. Marvin Wilson. Yeah, even though he had a down 2020, like Marvin Wilson's 2018 and 2019 was damn good, man. Damn good. And he doesn't have the lightning quick first step of Onwuzurike or Darius Stills, but damn it if he isn't rock solid. Good against the run. Plays a little top heavy, but we can certainly work on that. Resume draft. All right, so we got Wilson. We got DT. We got Dickerson in the building. So now, so Twyman is there. Tutu Atwell is still there. Vikings drafting in the 4th round, right? Meow. I definitely do want to get some wide receiver 3 help. So Tutu is there. The Schwartz Amari's there. Wait, didn't Amari go back to school? Well. Nico is there. Daz. Shy Smith is there. Yeah, the 3 guys that we highlighted at the Senior Bowl, Stevenson, Palmer, all there as well. But I definitely want to double down on offensive line. So I know that Daniel Falele is just sitting there chilling. Dylan Radunz is very intriguing to me. I like Borum as well. Alaric Jackson is intriguing. Thayer went back to school. Let's see here. I wish I would update this to take out the guys who went back to school, make things a lot easier. I mean, Dante Brown is just there chilling. He's just winking at us. Like, I fully understand, not a scheme fit, but getting Garrett Bradbury, 2 guards like Dickerson and Deontay, where they're just going to be like the Bash Brothers. They're going to be like the bouncers they're going to be like the security, and Bradbury is going to be like the pop star with giant armed bodyguards. I'm kind of in on it. Actually, I'm really in on it. Do I have to take him here, though? Let's look at the board. I think Tutu might be just too much value at this spot. Or do we go Twyman? Because you would have the best of both worlds. We do have to get in on safety at some point. Gillespie is my guy. I mean, do we just do that here? Diablo. Porque. Hufanga's there. Wiggins. Blankenship. Wait, no. Blankenship went back to school, didn't he? Tariq. Jacoby. Eisworth went back to school. I mean, update this list, man. All right. Well, since I do like some of the later wide receivers, we are going to pass on Tutu, which is unfortunate, but is what it is. So at this point, I think we just have to double down on offensive line. Like, I understand we're passing up on safety. Well, nah. Gillespie, come on in. Don't prove me wrong, man. Going out on a limb here. Let's see, wide receivers we can pass on for a while. Radunz is there. Hufanga's there chilling. Patrick Jones is there now. Hamilcar, I like as a situational pass rusher for sure. Yeah, we're only going to be able to get one of them, huh? Well, we can maneuver a little bit because I do want both. I do want both Radunz as well as Jones. So who's up next? 140. What can we package? I don't want to give up much. How about I'll give you 155 and 194 for 140 and 238. Come on, Patriots. All right, so 155 and 165 for 140 and that seems like a little much. All right, do we just drop off the 7th rounder? All right, we'll try one more. The old college try. There we go. No, not trade again. So I'm going to take Patrick Jones. So we got our edge guy, as well as Dylan Radunz, who I like as he's going to have a big week at the Senior Bowl, but Trey Lance's personal protector, pride of North Dakota State University from Becker, Minnesota, I want to say. Yeah, he's a local guy. Does have great athletic skills, really gets after it, really blocks till the very edge of the whistle. Bring him in as a tackle prospect. Potentially could use him as guard as well. At guard as well. I'm good at talking today. All right, so Dante Brown's still on the board. Do I just have to grab him? So we got a couple trade offers. All right, so the Steelers want to come up. Do we flatten out some of these picks? Let's look on the board. If there's a lot of my favorite receivers on board, I'm going to, trade down. All right, so Whoop is there. Stevenson, Palmer, yes. All right, so if we go to 165 and they're at 204, we're probably going to miss out on Deontay. I mean, it's kind of hard to pass on him. Let's see if anyone else is interested, because I don't want to go down that far. But all right, Bucks, 173, give 165, and then give me like one of these 6th rounders or 7th rounders, somewhere in there. All right, give me that one then. All right, fine. Give me the last one. Jerks. Jerk faces with your jerk faces. All right, I guess I am going to just take Dante Brown then, because, when you have Deshaun Watson, protect him no matter what. So we're doubling, tripling down on offensive line. Dickerson can start right away. Dante Brown has potential to start right away. Radunz, I do like as a project. Could work himself into the guard rotation, or at minimum work as a swing backup tackle. Oh, we didn't resume the draft. Come on, man. And we want to use our last pick on a quarterback? Nah. Definitely want to pick up one of our wide receivers that we like. Stevenson would be ideal in this stage. But I do like Palmer too. All right, so Palmer's there chilling. All right, so we basically have our choice. Oh, Stevenson's gone. All right, so we got Whoop, we got Warren, we got Palmer. We got Roberson. Yeah, Josh Palmer, come on in. Although Josh Palmer's doing himself some favors, man. Like, I understand he didn't put up big numbers this year for Tennessee, but he's had himself a nice Senior Bowl practice week, which is good to see. So that's it. So they're going to give us an F on the trade, but that's fine. But the draft, so we mentioned, remember, you do have to factor in that Deshaun Watson is in the house. Deshaun Watson is a Minnesota Viking. Whoa, we zoomed in too far. But so the Vikings had to sit out first round, as well as parts of the second, without a second round pick, and now without a first round pick the next 2 years. Ideally, those are going to be at number 32 overall. But in the third round, we maneuvered a little bit, pick up Landon Dickerson, the pride of Alabama by way of Florida State. Can play some center, can play some guard. Just an absolute physical guy. He's going to get after it. I think brings some much-needed attitude this Vikings need, that the Vikings need on the offensive line. We maneuvered because Marvin Wilson was still on board too, so we went back-to-back. Marvin Wilson can play that 3-tech right away. Not going to be that first-step blazer, but it's going to be solid against the run, phenomenal use of hands, and come in and really solidify things up front. The Vikings line of scrimmage ain't going to move backwards anymore. Tyler Gillespie coming on in is going to compete with Metellus for that open safety spot opposite of Harrison Smith, with Anthony Harris likely leaving free agency. And then Patrick Jones II coming out of Pittsburgh. Sort of the unheralded guy, but definitely brings a lot of skill, can definitely work into the rotation with DJ Wanham opposite of Daniil Hunter. Dylan Radunz, a local kid, NDSU product. Trey Lance's blindside protector. Definitely a project. But if he can pack on some size, like you do like the athleticism, you do like the tenacity, I think that he could do something there, as well as Deontay Brown. Come on in. Now, Brown probably going to be third or fourth round pick. Josh Palmer is probably not going to be there in the 7th round, potentially working his way into the mid rounds as well, but is what it is at this stage. So, I mean, if this went down and you have Deshaun Watson in the building, and then you did everything that you can. You got 3 brand new offensive linemen for him, adding depth, adding competition, and it puts the guys like Bradbury on notice, like, hey, Garrett Bradbury, year 3, pride of NC State, the Grim Reacher. You got to step up, man. Otherwise, Dickerson is ready to take your job. They took our jobs. Marvin Wilson's going to help solidify that defensive line. Same thing with Patrick Jones. So building up in the trenches, protecting Deshaun Watson, potentially scoring 75 points. Josh Palmer can slide in as a nice wide receiver 3. And let's get after this thing. Let's go. But your thoughts? Mock draft, Barnwell, Deshaun Watson trade. He's in purple. Sure, why not? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Pull something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.